Hey everybody, ready for a wild ride? Have you ever heard something so bizarre, so absolutely mind-blowing that you immediately thought, there's no way that's true? Well, buckle up, because today, I'm bringing you 10 strange facts that sound totally made up. But I swear on Elle Woods' law school notes, they're 100% real. From ghost towns hiding under lakes, in Georgia no less, to jellyfish that might just hold the secret to eternal youth, these facts will make you question everything you thought you knew about, well, reality. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be the most interesting person at your next dinner party. Or at least the one with the weirdest stories. Bless your heart. Okay, first up, let's talk about Paris. I mean, who doesn't love Paris? Croissants, romance, and the Eiffel Tower growing taller? You heard me right. The Eiffel Tower isn't just a static masterpiece of engineering, it's also got a little secret. During those hot Parisian summers, the iron structure expands thanks to this little thing called thermal expansion. Basically, the metal heats up and, well, it's gotta go somewhere, so it expands. This can cause the tower to grow by up to 6 inches. Can you even imagine? Now, before you think the Eiffel Tower is just going to keep growing forever, it shrinks back down in the winter. Thank goodness for small miracles. This whole phenomenon happens because metals, like the iron in our beloved tower, expand when they're heated and then contract when they cool down. So next time you're visiting Paris in the summer, you can impress your friends by saying, "We're climbing a slightly taller version of the Eiffel Tower." They'll be all, "How do you know that?" And you can give them a little wink and say, "Brittany told me." Tomatoes are fruits? Oh, wait. Okay, folks, buckle up because this next one is a doozy. Have you ever heard of a place where you can't die? No, seriously. I'm talking about Longyearbyen, a little town way up north in Norway. This place is so unique. They actually have a law that prohibits dying. The permafrost prevents bodies from decomposing, which means they're preserved indefinitely. And that's not a good thing when it comes to public health. So if someone is terminally ill or near death, they're flown to the mainland. Longyearbyen is also known for its polar bears and the northern lights. Chapter 4, Octopuses, the real MVPs. All right, let's move on to something a little less morbid, shall we? Let's talk about octopuses. These happen to be my favorite animal as well. Now, I'm not talking about those cute little emoji octopuses. I'm talking about the real deal, those 8-armed wonders of the ocean. Octopuses are seriously the most extra creatures on this planet. First of all, they have 3 hearts. 3 hearts, y'all. And those hearts work overtime. 2 of them pump blood to their gills for oxygen exchange, and the third one pumps oxygenated blood to the rest of their body. Talk about efficiency. But here's the kicker. When they swim, that third heart temporarily stops beating. Can you imagine? It's like they're so committed to moving those 8 arms that they're like, "Heart, you can take a break for a sec." And if that wasn't wild enough, their blood is blue. Their blood actually contains copper instead of iron, which is what gives it that blue hue. Honestly, with 3 hearts, 8 arms, and the ability to camouflage themselves, octopuses are basically superheroes, or supervillains, depending on how you feel about them. Either way, I'm kinda jealous. Chapter 5, Underwater Ghost Town. Ready for a spooky story? This one takes place in the US, Lake Lanier, Georgia. A beautiful lake with a dark secret. Before the lake, there were towns, cemeteries, and farmlands. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers flooded the area. Not everything was moved. Divers report eerie sights, submerged buildings, grave markers. It's like a town frozen in time. Lake Lanier is said to be cursed. Many boating accidents and drownings have occurred. Some believe it's haunted by displaced spirits. A lake with ghostly vibes, perfect for a horror movie or a creepy vacation. We've seen it all, honey. You're not that impressive. Okay, let's talk about something truly mind-blowing. Have you ever wished you could turn back time, relive your youth? Well, there's a creature in the ocean that does just that, the Turritopsis dohrnii jellyfish, also known as the Immortal Jellyfish. I know, right? It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's 100% real. This tiny little jellyfish has figured out a way to cheat death. See, when it reaches adulthood, it can revert back to its juvenile form. This process, called transdifferentiation, allows the jellyfish to start its life cycle all over again, potentially avoiding death entirely. Scientists are studying these jellyfish like crazy. Day on Venus. Talk about confusing. This next fact is a little bit gross, but also kind of cool. Let's talk about your stomach. Now, your stomach is a powerful organ. It has to be to digest all the food we eat. In fact, your stomach produces hydrochloric acid, which is strong enough to dissolve metal. Metal, y'all. Now, you might be thinking, if my stomach can dissolve metal, why doesn't it dissolve itself? That's a great question, and the answer is pretty amazing. Your stomach has a secret weapon. It regenerates its lining every 3 to 5 days. This constant renewal is what protects it from being digested by its own acid. So, next time you eat something, take a moment to appreciate your stomach's incredible ability to digest food and protect itself at the same time. Is about 7 quintillion.